Technology to the classroom, that is the mission of NVBOTS. The startup has developed the first 3D printer designed with students and sharing in mind. Recently featured in Forbes' annual 30 Under 30, co-founder Christopher Haid is with me now. Christopher, welcome. If I am teaching a biology class, my students can create a 3D print, I should say, a shoulder joint?
They can, and they can print anything, really. There's so many applications for 3D printing, whether it's biology, whether it's physics, or engineering, just to learn how to create objects and models in the world around you.
So, Christopher, as we pointed out, the difference in your mission at NVBOTS seems to be that you really want to be a partner for education. Why is that?
Exactly. Well, the thing is, nowadays, there's this new technology called 3D printing that you may have heard of, where we actually create objects differently than we've ever done before. Instead of taking a block of material and cutting away all the pieces that we don't want, we use 3D printing to start with an empty build volume and create all the pieces that we do want. So, this is a completely new way to create things. It's novel and has never been done before in history. So it's important that we educate our current students, who are next generation's entrepreneurs, designers, engineers, to have all the tools that they need and will have in the future at their disposal to create the world around them.
So, Christopher, what has been the reaction like from schools? Because based on the 3D shoulder printing, obviously you're working with medical schools, but I know you're also working with grad schools, undergrad. What has the reaction been so far from deans or others who actually have to make the decision to let NVBOTS in?
Well, it's been a very warm response so far. We've had many success stories in the last 2 years of our company's operations. We've had teachers take this technology who never had done 3D printing or 3D design ever before and incorporate it into their curriculum, creating lesson plans that are in line with the Common Core standards, with the next generation science standards, to really take education to the next level and really take it off of the whiteboard, off of the computer screen, off of the sheets of paper, and really bring it to the third dimension.
So, Christopher,
and the response has been extraordinary.
I keep going back to this somewhat medical application, but is that where you're seeing the most demand, or are there other kinds of projects, other disciplines that are reaching out and adopting your technology more?
Well, there are numerous applications for 3D printing, and as I mentioned, we can go anywhere from medical applications all the way to designing engineered parts, creating parts that go into rockets designed by NASA. So the applications are endless. But what really fascinates me about the medical applications are the fact that we can improve the quality of life for the people around us and for ourselves. We can create prosthetic hands, prosthetic limbs for people so that they can once again, with a part that actually fits them perfectly, we can allow them to grab objects again, to walk again.
Which I'm sure justifies, in part,
amazing.
your 80-hour work weeks. Christopher, we're so glad you joined us. Thank you. Christopher Haid joining us there.
Thank you, Deirdre.
He is the co-founder of NVBOTS.